10 minutes of useless, obscure Mario Kart Wii facts by Schnozman, bro. Bet. Let's do this. I don't know how many facts are gonna be in here, but I'll know a decent amount, bro. I'm a Mario Kart Wii
We all
expert.
know Mario Kart Wii's logo looks like this. But in beta development of the game, it used to look like this, heavily resembling Mario Kart DS.
Wait, what? Bro, first one, I didn't even know this. Yeah, this looks exact. This must have just been a placeholder, bro. I don't think they would ever actually do the exact same thing as DS. React to Diddy, bro.
His logo design.
What?
Also in pre-release of the game, footage shown at E3 in 2007 displayed a HUD and item roulette that looked much different from its final version. Some early concept art gives us additional information.
Wait, that looks awesome, bro. That Toad's Factory, like, smusher thing, that looks so sick.
A sketch can be seen of a version of Dry Dry Ruins that looks completely different from the final Dry Dry.
What is this? Okay, where's the starting line? I can't even... Here it is, okay. It doesn't look that different. I mean, it does look a pretty different, though, TBH. But it's not like anything crazy.
Dry Ruins, featuring weird thwomp-like Mii's. Another drawing shows there was originally planned to be a blooper hot air balloon to accompany the Cheep Cheep blimp on Luigi Circuit. That same blimp seen in-game oddly lands briefly on the island in the middle of the track occasionally. More early concept art can also be seen featuring vehicles that would inevitably be...
Bro, chat, which one of these would be your favorite, bro? I think, bro, this Magic Cruiser looks tough. Dude, wait. The Quacker, the Skyrider. Wait, these look sick, bro. Why didn't they do these designs? These look way cooler, in my opinion.
early in development. Many vehicles such as the off-roader also...
Yo, Cinder with the gifted membership to Darwin2733. Thank you so much, bro. Holy W Cinder blocks.
Looked much different, with this
Thank
cart
you
having
so much.
slightly different colors and its
What the
iconic
heck?
flag missing. Speaking of the off-roader, the cart, despite its name suggesting so, doesn't even have a great off-road stat, with 13 other vehicles in the game beating it out in off-road.
Wait,
in fact,
what?
the cart's off-road capability is the
I didn't know it was that bad. I
standard
knew it wasn't the
Bike S.
best.
The Bullet Bike also had an early design slightly different. from
Okay,
it.
that early design is so ugly and horrible, bro. That bullet design is so ugly and horrible, bro. Oh my goodness. Yo, once again, W Cinder in the chat, bro. Thank you so much, bro.
Final version. You can catch a glimpse of it as one of the vehicles driving across your screen when choosing your engine class.
Wait,
the Bullet Bike is also
what?
the only vehicle in the game that is missing a character emblem. Many know Inside Drift is far superior to Outside Drift in Mario Kart Wii. In fact, the Jet Bubble is the only inside drifting vehicle in the entire game's history to have never held a world record. Enough about vehicles though, onto the characters. Rosalina is the only character that can be unlocked through owning another game on your Wii, as having a file of Super Mario Galaxy will...
Classic, bro. Classic Super Mario Galaxy, bro. Chat, when I used to make all those tutorials on how to unlock Mario Kart Wii characters, bro, people would always comment, you could also get Rosalina through Super Mario Galaxy, bro. I know, bro. I know.
Unlock her. Additionally, Rosalina was designed in that game to be very tall, about 7'3", taller than 99.5% of the NBA. This is because Mario Kart Wii producer Hideki Kono needed her as an additional heavyweight character in the game. Side note, the credits of the game actually misspelled Rosalina's voice actor's first name. There are official Mario Kart Wii trading cards that released in 2009 following the game's success. One of them features Baby Peach, and its description...
Dude, wait, I swear I had these, bro. Chat, did you... I'm pretty sure I had these trading cards, bro. I wish I could find them. They're probably worth pennies, but still.
Explains the lore for how she got added as a character, stating, "This is a classic example of what happens when you wander too close to the Mario Kart pits. They turn you into a driver."
Bro,
Additionally,
what?
Baby
What does
Peach's
that even
signature
mean?
card, the Booster Seat, is the only vehicle in the entire mainland Mario Kart series to ever feature a roof. Fan favorite Luigi is the only character who can be heard thanking Lakitu for saving him after going out of bounds. Apparently no one else was talking.
Wait, I know he does that, bro. I've heard that like 1,000 times, but I never actually noticed that he's the only one who says thank you, bro. I never even knew that. So they force babies to drive? Yeah, literally, bro. Rosalina's the go, bro. Rosalina being 7'3" is insane.
Manners. Speaking of Lakitu, he can actually be crushed by a thwomp if
I knew
positioned
this one.
correctly
I knew this
facing
one. I used to do
backwards.
this.
And I've mentioned this in a video before, but Donkey Kong has mouth on his feet. Yeah. Another weird character is the Mii, being the only racer that stares directly at you after completing a race. The Miis in the crowds of tracks also have weird features. Their heads behave quite strangely based on how your character moves, as they are trained to follow your view.
Ew, what the heck? That
Also
look
change
disgusting.
appearance from when you first see them in the race, as looking over the replay of the exact same match shows completely different Miis from before. Many linguistic and regional differences exist between versions of Mario Kart Wii. Specifically in the German version of the game, the track roulette screens
What? GBA Bowser's Fustang 3, Luigi's Piste, SNES Geisteral 2.
seen in online play features the text Das Roulette entscheidet, which translates to the roulette is deciding. This text is not present in any other language. An early promotional list of items in Mario Kart Wii shown before the game's release actually included the Boo item, meaning it must have been inevitably scrapped. There's many more features in Mario Kart Wii that were made in development of the game but went unused. Versions of tracks exist in the files, such as this Mario circuit that looks very obviously incomplete, as well as a course meant for the scrapped mission mode, Galaxy Coliseum.
Bro, oh, what the? I accidentally put my freaking chat, bro. Bro, I wish they brought back mission mode so back, bro. Mission mode from DS was such a peak game mode. I used to play that so much, and they never brought it back, bro. I don't understand why they haven't brought it back. It would be so sick to have a mission mode, bro. They can make DLC, they can make unlockables through it. Mission mode would be actually peak, chat. We have P-switch missions, bro. That's nothing, bro. Like an actual story, bro. Mario Kart World is so open world. They could have a legit story mode, bro. They could have Easter eggs like in Call of Duty Zombies, bro. Why don't they have like quests and stuff, not just like P-switches, bro? I could have made some cool stuff, bro. Give me the keys to the bus, bro. Hammer Bro, PD Prawn, and Cooper are all playable in Wii.
There are other unused tournament mode mechanics too, such as this game mode where you get points by chasing CPUs down and hitting them with items. The tournament mode was also meant to feature a special item box intended for a challenge on GBA Shy Guy Beach. This box was designed to travel across and under the track, only surfacing briefly every 2 minutes, but guaranteeing a 95% chance of receiving a star, and 5% chance of receiving a mushroom. This type of special item box with different probabilities than normal item boxes actually exists in the final version of the game on the Battle Course Chain Chomp wheel, with the 3 item boxes
I used to love this Battle Course,
giving you the same item probabilities. Shy Guy Beach also has a
couple
unused opening scenes, with one basically just staring down a tree. There's more of these unused camera perspectives on Luigi Circuit, as well as GCN Waluigi Stadium, which even has an unused camera angle in replay mode that resembles an eagle's view being high up in the sky. There are scrapped course objects too, such as this one named Flame Pole EFF, as well as an unused angry sound effect Thwomps would make after getting hit by a player's item. Additionally, the Mushroom Gorge mushroom pads have unused movement mechanics that sway the mushroom
Thank God they didn't make it like this, bro. Thank God.
Back and forth, as well as one that hilariously bounces the cap off its stem, which would have made the track far crazier than what we got in the end. On Moo Moo Meadows, the Moo Moo cows have an unused running animation seen here.
Bro, can they stop zooming on its butt?
Also exists that doubles the size of normal red and green shells. Luigi Circuit features 2 versions of the track. The normal playable daytime setting, and the sunset setting, seen in the ending credits to the game where CPUs are observed driving the course. At the end of the credits, the scene fades away, but using game tools, we see what happens off-screen with the CPUs, as they quickly turn around and bonk into the wall. An official Prima guide to Mario Kart launches that is known for its misleading information, suggesting certain interesting lore for some characters. It also promotes teaming in races, a questionable suggestion. The guide features maps of tracks in the game too, and interestingly shows an extra non-existent item box set on Mushroom Gorge. These item boxes can actually be seen in one of the ending credits scenes, meaning it must have gotten removed before official release. On to more track-related facts. Some Coconut Mall Piantas point at the escalator.
Bro, chat, I used to have this book, this Mario Kart Wii book. Maybe that's what he was referencing. It was like how to unlock everything. It was like a guide book. And that thing was awesome. I used to love that thing, bro. I was thinking of making like some merch where I recreate that type of book, bro. I don't know. I thought it'd be cool, bro, because I used to love that book, bro.
That is currently going up. A helpful feature many players often forget. Speaking of, a single Pianta can be seen running the Coco Burger stand near the exit to the mall. But there was originally meant to be 3. This area also has a missing texture on the railing.
Yeah, classic missing texture.
Box on the nearby stairs that are slightly off. GCN Mario Circuit has a texturing error too, at the underpass section with the grass that it meets. DK Summit oddly has an item box set far below the map, completely inaccessible to racers. Luigi Circuit also has one item box hidden below in the ending version of the track. Above and often unnoticed on DK Summit, the track's skybox goes from cloudy in the start of the race to clear towards the end of the race.
I actually knew that. Wait, what is this?
View Highway also has things hidden under its surface, with multiple tires that can be observed floating below. The vehicles above also float off the ground briefly in the section before the bridge. You can also bounce off the top of the cargo trucks on this track. There's also an unused Wario banner in the files of the game, which is just slightly darker than the final version.
Oh, okay,
I didn't lie,
bro.
these facts really are useless. A similar case is on Koopa Cape, where flags on the distant giant green shell wouldn't make the final cut of the game. On GCN Peach Beach, an unused blue cataquack was sadly not included in the track. Dry Ruins has a completely invisible cactus that hurts the player when touched. Also on the track, a super weird behavior with the CPUs can be observed by knocking them against this wall here. The CPU seems to get confused, turning around and slowly driving backwards for a while before resuming the race. Sometimes they even just decide to manually respawn. This behavior can also be seen with the giant green pipe before the end of the course N64 Mario Raceway. Furthermore, this track's brick wall has an invisible wall above it designed to prevent players from somehow hopping over, but it oddly extends further past than what the wall goes. The walls on SNES Ghost Valley 2 have some weird properties, as they will shake you off if you try to stay on top of them. Spooky, right? And the umbrellas seen on DS Yoshi Falls.
Bro, I used to always try to jump off those umbrellas, bro. Every time.
The effects of this boost panel on N64 Sherbet Land extends well past what it looks to be. Contrary to popular belief, the track with the most item boxes isn't GBA Bowser Castle 3, which only has 29 item boxes. In fact, many other tracks have way more. The actual track with the most boxes is Bowser Castle Wii, at a whopping 39 item boxes.
Wait, what? I never even thought about which track has the most. Bowser's Castle has the most? It's 39 item boxes, bro?
On a similar note, GCN Waluigi Stadium has a mistaken duplicated item box near the beginning of the track. While we're talking about Waluigi...
Wait, what? That's in the final game? You can just see that? They have a double item box there? How did they not find that, bro?
Talking about Waluigi Stadium. Further on in that track, lightweight vehicles often struggle with an unusual out-of-bounds area hit above when tricking.
I think I've hit that
on
before.
DS Desert Hills doesn't even accurately mark where the race ends, as you can clearly go past it without yet triggering the end of the race on lap 3. Additionally, GCN DK Mountain has signs that are super hard to spot, being mostly blocked by foliage.
What's even the point? Why would they even put signs there in the first place, bro? I can't even see what it says. Double item box before double item box.
Wonder why they were even added at
Literally.
all. Thrown red shells
Mario Kart, we predicted double item boxes.
Swamps in N64 Bowser's Castle, rather than cracking like normal. Also on this track is an unused directional arrow texture that was most likely meant to be on the wall at the last turn of the track, as a similar design can be seen on the original Mario Kart 64 version. The battle track Funky Stadium actually has a
Funky Stadium's peak, chat. This might be the greatest battle track of all time, bro. I used to play this one so much, bro. Funky Stadium is so peak, bro.
Skybox hidden above.
Was Mario Kart Wii the last good battle mode, bro? Low key. Battle mode has been trash for a while, but Mario Kart Wii actually had a decent one.
The roof of the course. Chain Chomp Roulette has more disabled item boxes. Finally, on the battle course Delfino Pier.
And oh my gosh, wait, Delfino Pier. Wait, this is bringing back memories, bro. I remember playing this track so much. This is the one where the room would fill with water and stuff. Oh my god, I used to love this one. Funky Stadium. Okay, bro.
Meant to be a course object called Venice Gondola, which would have been a traditional Italian rowing boat with a Pianta manning it. What you're seeing here is a custom creation by Atlas Omega Alpha of what it probably would have looked like. It's honestly so tragic they scrapped this. It just looks so awesome. Thanks for watching this video. I wanted to give a huge shout out to
Yo, W Schnoz, man, bro. His videos are awesome. Everyone go make sure to check it out. I'll leave a link to it in the description and make sure to subscribe to him. W Schnoz, man.